have opposed this brutal persecution with every fiber of their being. We are here to stand in solidarity with other Falun Gong practitioners, and we are here to say to the brutal persecutors in China, we want this persecution to end now. As many of you know, we have about 130 bikers who will be arriving here very shortly. They're about 10 minutes away. And when you hear those waist drummers doing their thing, you will know that our bikers have arrived. In the meanwhile, we have for you a number of performances of Falun Gong practitioners from around the country, including our first group, which will be dancers from Los Angeles. Before they begin, I'd like to just tell you a little bit about our theme today, because what we're really trying to do this year is to draw attention to the children who are persecuted, who are brutally persecuted in China because they and or their parents practice Falun Gong. The bike riders, there are about a dozen bike riders who have ridden 1,200 kilometers from Canada. Now, I'm from the U.S. We're the only people on the planet who never learned the metric system. So I don't know how many miles 1,200 kilometers is, but it's I do know Canada is very far. And they have shown their uncompromising courage by undertaking this grueling 1,200 kilometer ride. And they will be joining us soon. They were inspired by the courage of Falun Gong practitioners in China and by 4-year-old Australian practitioner Fadu. Fadu and her mother traveled the world telling the story of their father and husband, who was brutally murdered as a result of this persecution. To date, the Falun Dafa Information Center has confirmed more than 1,000 Falun Gong practitioners have died as a result of this brutal persecution. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people who were aspiring just to be good people. They were living the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. And that's what the Jiang Zemin regime cannot stand, because they cannot control it. And we are here to oppose with every fiber of our being this brutal, insane persecution. I would like to introduce to you a group of dancers from Los Angeles, California. They are Falun Gong practitioners, and they're going to tell a story through their dance. These practitioners have developed a dance that depicts the way of life before the persecution, where all across China, in parks, you would see people dancing, creating art, doing all sorts of creative things. And then one day, sorry about that. And then one day, a Falun Gong practitioner came into their midst and did the beautiful, elegant Falun Gong exercises. They were all inspired to try the exercises themselves. And soon you saw Falun Gong practitioners in their yellow t-shirts and dressed otherwise all around China doing the exercises. And it was a beautiful sight, like lotus blossoms, plum blossoms, throughout China. Then the persecution came, of course, and Jiang Zemin issued his order to eliminate Falun Gong. And everything changed. But practitioners went to Tiananmen Square repeatedly to protest, to appeal peacefully for an end to the persecution. They sent forth righteous thoughts, and there was a battle in other dimensions. And they cleared away so much evil. And this is the story that our LA dancers are going to tell. Please join me in welcoming them.